Hello YouTube, Triumph Guy here today, and I'm going to be fitting a tow bar to my Audi A6 C5. So let's get to it. First thing we're going to do is empty the boot and take out the spare tyre, because we're going to be needing some access in there in a minute. Next thing we're going to do is remove this little Torx bit in there on both sides. So there it is, just in there. Now I'm going to remove these bolts. Here, these are Torx 25. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And this is so that you get a bit of clearance taking out the foam stuff in a minute. I've also got 2 screws under here. So that one down there, but that one's already been snapped. So just undo that one. So now we need to remove these 4 10 mils by light cluster. I've just pulled that out, and then on the other side, the other one as well. Yeah, remove these from each side as well. It's just 2 screws, I believe. I've just pulled that out the way, like that. I was taking the trim there, so hopefully this now comes out. We've got to undo these screws as well. Basically, we've got to take the whole thing apart, all of it. This whole boot lining. I have to undo these as well. Now I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I just pulled that panel from the back there and it just come out. Now I don't know if that's the correct way, but it came out. So we're just going to roll with it now. We're just going to see what this is now getting caught on. Next we've got to remove the seats. So all you're doing is you're going to feel where round the hair where it gets hard and just give it a bit of a tug. And it should clip out. And we just go around the other side. Right. Feel a bit soft there in the middle. And then let's go back around the other side. That side's obviously free. And it's done. It's out. So now we're going to remove the back of the seats. So all you're going to do is lift up on this catch and then undo on that Torx bit there. There you go, they're just there. So this should now just lift out in theory. So this, how it works, you've got this there, that just pulls up out of there. And then once it's up, you then just pull the whole seat out towards there. So as you can see, I'll do this side, we'll lift it up and then we'll drag it out. We should just pull out of there. Now another thing to point to note is now it's all removed out, you can see if you can physically put Isofix in these, which on this car hasn't got the pre-drilled holes, so you can't. So now what we're going to do is we're going to remove this bit here, the seat belt in. I'm just going to, I think it just sort of clips out like that. And you're going to do the same on the other side. So excuse the mess down there, it's pretty minging. I didn't realise how minging it was. So I've already removed that bolt, which for the center seat belt. You're now going to remove this one and that one. They're 19 mils. Remove these bits, which are 18 mil deep. Should get fairly loose. Should be able to take them out, put them somewhere safe, and then obviously repeat the process on the other side. So this should now be loose there, and it's just got a little clip down the bottom. Just give it a bit of a pull. There it is. So that's that one out. Then we can take out the other side. Now ready to remove these sections. So just make sure that these screws are out, and then them ones in there are out on both sides. Right then, so these screws have been taken out. This is just held in by the bottom there, and then this top bit should just be clips. So just give it a good old pull around, and you should just free them off on them clips. Now this side you've got to be careful with the 12-volt field, but you can just disconnect that when we get to it. So as you can see, just get in there and just disconnect that. I'll try and get a better camera angle in a sec. So it's really awkward. The top one's easy to get to. Just squeeze it in, that bit, and then push these tabs out. But the bottom one's really, really hard to get to. So yeah, it's a nightmare. You've only got these small little tabs to press into, and then yeah, you pull it out. I also undone on this just to give you a tiny bit extra room, but couldn't really make much of a difference, if I'm honest. So again, just go around, give it a bit of a pull on this side, and you're just trying to, you don't want to go too mental. You do need to give it sort of short, sharp pulling from the top, really. There's obviously where the seatbelt goes in, and here's the two clips which are holding it in place. So just by that sort of middle of this air vent, and then one towards the back. Now we're going to take this out. Just simply lift it up from the front and then pull it out towards you. It's going to need two hands so I can lift up the back, but we'll get it out. I'm going to remove this sort of sound deafening here. Just sort of pull it away, and that will expose 3 bolts you've got to remove. I'll rip that. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, so 3 that side. And then there's going to be 3 this side. Remove this 8mm, this 8mm, this 8mm, that 8mm in there, and then this Phillips there. So same as the 12 volt feed, push them 2 in. See that one, whilst pushing that one down. Unfortunately, it's a two-handed job. So they're exposed, and they're exposed. You're just going to undo all of them. So next bit, I'm saving these 2 till last because they're the most accessible. You go through that little access panel there and get that one. And then the same on the other side, you're gonna get that one out as well. Yep, 16mm, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so at this point, your car should look like this. Everything should be out. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna peel it from the back, and hopefully something gives way. Remove 2 10mm down here, and it just sort of pulls away, and then this bit you've got to pull out towards the back. Now that's free. So flat bits are there, and then you can see that the holes are lined up. Now this bit we'll need to remove. This bit of tape. This is obviously where they pre-drilled them for aftermarket tow bars, all from factory. Then you want to prep your nuts and bolts. So the diagram says that it goes spring washer, then normal washer. 2 there, 2 here, and then these ones go there, the ones with the nuts on the end. We'll have to do that from underneath the car. So what I suggest is lining these up because they're pre-threaded, and then we'll mess about with them. Underneath the car, obviously you can see them, and all we do is you poke a screwdriver, and it should expose that, which obviously is blended in over time, and then we'll be able to get them nuts and bolts in. So normal washer, and then it goes normal washer, spring washer, and nut on the other Let's side. Get the short nuts and bolts out of the kit. Some do require nuts, and the top ones are pre-threaded, so that's good news. Now note, we haven't torque tightened these down yet, and there's a reason for that. That just allows us that if we need to flex this ever so slightly to get this in, then it should give us some movement. Next, prepare the medium nuts and bolts. Again, it's spring washer and a normal washer and a nut on one side, like that. And the torque specs for all of these, so these ones, 2, 3, are 55 Newton meters. These ones, dun 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 dun, are 85 Newton meters. And last but not least, these bad boys are 195 Newton meters. Now, point to note with this, we need to get this bracket on as well when we put in the first bolt in. So what I'd suggest is put the tow bar on itself, the back one, just to hold it in place, and then we can figure out the one with the next thing I'm going to do is put the electric connector on the end of there. Now, I will be doing a separate video on the electrics, just because the weather's looking like it's going to close down. I need to start getting this thing back together, and I don't really want to rush that video. I want to like have the camera in a solid position so you can see exactly what's going on, rather than this video, which is a bit of a quickie. So yeah, I'm just going to put that on now. Put the rubber boot on, and then you just get 3 of these little screws, and you just basically put 1 in each of the holes. There's like 3. When you do it though, make sure you get the rubber boot wind up to the holes. I didn't do this, so I might have to come back to it. Thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out the comments. There's going to be a playlist on this vehicle for maintenance, and I will be doing another video on how to do the wiring for the Towbar electrics. So I'll see you on the next one.